Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there...
Yo. Yo. You just fought it.
Yeah. Young Gerald. Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood and they do. I'm in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do? she look familiar. At Coachella, what's her name? Isabella, forget it, yeah. It's like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna function, got some places we could go. Lot y'all got me speaking slow like, yeah, I'm blessed. I don't GA, you tryna, yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't gon' say less. Yeah. Say less. Hey girl, what it do? If you got friends, cool, bring a few through. No fun if the homies now R.I.P. Nate Dogg, this too true. And you know what I'm down for. Round 2, round 3, and a round 4. Mood switch when she knocked at the front door. Next up was the uproar. Yeah, was like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna tuck off, got some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed, I'm blessed. I don't GA, you tryna yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't gon' say less.
Sheesh, what you saying? I don't understand.
Nigga, my shit don't ever trip.
Sheesh, I swear this lock y'all got me stuck.
Cut the bullshit, Tootie.
Girl, you not fall in love again. Sheesh, get it, my
This is my second game I played of this new Madden.
ain't gotta say too much. Be quiet. Who got some grapes? I'm trying to.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been working, G. I ain't had time. Huh? I actually just finished cooking for the fam too. Don't you worry about it. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. I heard you already lost to my nephews already. It went the other way around. Yeah, my nephew beat me too. He got me the bullshit. He beat me by a touchdown. I threw like 6 picks. He only beat me by a score.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh?
In today's matchup, we've got a pair of running backs who are hoping for plenty of touches come their way. It's Zeke Elliott's Cowboys going up against Todd Gurley's Rams.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous.
That's how they call us
a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. First carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And right away, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune.
Mark Barron rocked his ass.
It really hurts him.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Mark Barron coming again.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And before this series gets rolling, you know, a story, very feel-good story. Cowboys' third preseason game. Nice to see Jalen Smith out there, wasn't it?
I almost get emotional talking about this because when Jalen Smith was in college at Notre Dame before that draft season, I had him ranked as a top player in college football. And when I saw him get hurt in the bowl game, and then to hear the extent of the injury where people said he may never play football again, for him to battle his way back and be out there in an NFL game, and then to see him perform and see him like Jalen Smith of old, that's pretty darn impressive. My hat's off to that young man.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Second down, Prescott. Looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Not in here, I can't.
Ball skills right there, partner.
Oh, yeah, that motherfucker was super
I can't tell you how many guys
I think that should
look to
have
run with
been
the football before they've intercepted
extra
it.
glasses.
So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. After the interception, here's Goff.
God damn it, bro.
Incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and that'll bring up second down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught
no,
that.
my girl. Josh, no, he went back down to the A.
A little credit for the defense there. They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
Second and 10, Goff again. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Goff finding fellow second-year man Higbee for a Rams first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. But he's got it.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence
I know ain't nobody but Dwayne watching this game right now. Don't watch me, son. Watch TV. Because one of my broadcasts on my right hand side, it shows how many viewers is on. It didn't even show if they comment or say something. But I know there ain't nobody but Dwayne. Ain't nobody but Dwayne sitting there trying to scout us.
21-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Ten yards still left on second down. Prescott. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he's brought down after a good gain. He got 29 yards that time.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I ain't really got no plays.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Prescott now from the 50. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. A first down carry by Elliott. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Second down, 9 yards to go. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And fights through one man. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Prescott on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Elliott. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Robert Quinn. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's got room. Tavon Austin, he's going to go. A very good return. They'll be set up well when we resume.
I'm mad they really catch up to you that fast when you try to do that.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And what a way to take over as they've got it with a 1st and goal. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Now he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
Oh, wow. Yo, the dude caught it. Your man pushed my other dude, my tight end, and came out for the pick. That was tough.
Will get the football back. Here's the Dallas offense now.
Oh, we got to work on
the
these
field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time.
No,
you could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe you keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott looking downfield for Dez. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look in the
Use
offense
a
and say,
pick,
guys,
baby.
what are you doing?
My
But
defense
instead,
is
we really
good.
should be
My
looking at the
offense,
defense.
man.
They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And now it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw is gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh,
so
my
they
God.
took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Tremendous field
killing me,
position there
Smalls.
and
You're
a
killing me.
perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
No, I'm trying. There's nothing to challenge. That's crazy.
Sometimes it's
Okay.
more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
What you mean? Why not?
Made a big play.
3 minutes. It's a timeout. I'm good. No. I believe it ain't nothing to challenge. I mean, but worst case scenario, what if they say, what if they had a glitch? Give me the ball back. I done seen worse shit happen.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Again, it's Elliott. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Austin. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense now with a short field ahead, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off Byron Jones. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Here's Elliott. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Prescott now on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Prescott. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ethan Westbrooks able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Second down throw for Prescott. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's going to air one out. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Yeah, I'm watching you.
Now a first down throw. Gone. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So 2nd and 10 here. And now a timeout defensively.
Yo, what are you doing, Judy?
So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Gone. Austin's got it left side. Go off to Austin that time for an LA first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here's Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
All right, I think I got an idea
Charles and
now.
I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Baby, I think I got him now, baby. I think I got him now.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
I think I got him, baby. Let me sit up.
When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Well, the offense lining up first and 10.
How you gave me all the breaks? You done picked me off. You picked me off twice. Stop it, Charlie Murphy. Stop it.
Out of the gun. Gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 23 yards on the play.
In recent years, the slot
think I got him, baby. Think I got him, baby. Think I got him, baby.
Yes, they can line up wide like your normal
took me long enough.
Receiver, but to have that kind of
too many picks.
Toughness to run routes in the middle of the field.
Tudi's about to get ugly,
Tudy. For their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
They go play action here on first down.
Damn.
No escaping this
yeah, he hit the shit out of him.
They got him for a sack. Jalen Smith.
Yeah, you ain't had to hit him like that, though, yo.
Blitz, he dumps him for a loss of 8. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to lead to a third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in third and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in third and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Goff now looking to throw.
Good way to be there, too.
Complete, nearly the pick they needed.
You got off that line quick as hell.
There, but at least it does get him to fourth down.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the third in the game. And, boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Time running out here on the play clock. On fourth down, Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 17 yards on the pickup. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And now the offense operates in the red zone. From the red zone now, Goff. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now it draws. Goff gives to Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. 10th carry now for Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. They go to Elliott again. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, stands to reason it gives Zeke the ball there. I mean, let's face it. Last year, led the league in first downs picked up.
Yeah, 91 of them, 19 more than second place David Johnson.
You know, you can see the confidence that the team has in him touching the football. Offensive line wants to block even harder because of him.
Here's Prescott. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're behind the sticks here a bit now, dealing with a 2nd and 12. This is Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. A gain of 19.
Good catch.
And picking up the first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And
Dude, you hear me give you props? I say a good catch.
The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2nd down following the run. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. They'll run with Elliott. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
And then you probably thinking yourself like, damn, where was this at all game?
Usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Off play action. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Good Hey, Tootie, you had a horseshoe in your ass just now, boy.
And it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his
that was Aaron Donald. You shrugged off like that.
After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down.
Oh, boy, horseshoe all the way in the ass. That's cool beans. That's cool beans.
try to throw now. Prescott over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Prescott looks to throw on first. Dancing to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped. And the Rams have got it back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Give me them cookies, boy.
Absolutely. And tough starting field position here. Following the fumble recovery, Goff.
No, Javon Austin is so getting traded when we start the league.
With a pick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. So out come the Cowboys.
But I keep throwing dumbass interceptions though, because like Javon Austin is a cookie. He's just fast.
Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A good pick up there of 20 yards. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Cowboys on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott down. Escaping the pressure right. Pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. And this will probably be the last play they can squeeze in here before the 2-minute warning.
Defense always has to be careful in this situation. A lot of teams like to take a shot.
Now Elliott, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Got something for that ass.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Second down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
My man.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
And we out.
Johnson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, If you're in a bad
I don't get it,
situation,
Sway.
laddie,
I don't get it.
don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Throwing now, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. To the air again. Gone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch. But
Yo, so far to since you've been playing, if you press, you're like pretty much like you can just the press don't get beat.
The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Yo, I ain't.
Goff throwing again. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
I think it's like 10%. Yeah, it sucked tonight.
Goff gonna throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watkins. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. To throw is gone. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Throwing again is gone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff.
What?
Dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points.
Baby, he dropped the pass.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
No, I'm not mad. Well, he like, oh, you missed it. Like, he literally just dropped the pass.
And with things looking pretty good on
No,
the
it
scoreboard,
wasn't a
they're going to keep
tantrum,
the
though.
offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
It was really just me being
They
surprised.
go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Oh, my God. Hey, 2D.
15 seconds now. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. An out-and-out come the Cowboys. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled.
Okay.
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this.
Oh, my
and
God. This is one thing I used to hate about Madden so much.
And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. 10 yards still left on 2nd down.
2 days. Don't act like you don't see this shit.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. One last shot now for Prescott. He completes it to Bryant. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Hey, are you caught up on Insecure? Somebody posted on Facebook, said never in the eye, hashtag Insecure.
Yeah, pulling up with the crew. Oh my goodness. Must have done same with the roof. Oh my goodness. You
was crazy.
Stupid on the stoop. Oh my goodness. I would take notes if I were you. Oh my goodness.
It wasn't a boyfriend or the guy. Damn.